Well, welcome to Sunny Approach, another evening of cooking in the camper. We're going to be making cheesesteak sandwiches today. For those of you that might be from Philadelphia, please don't be too disappointed. These are not perfect Philadelphia cheese sandwiches, but they will be delicious for us. So right now I'm just chopping up some onion, and while I do that, let me turn the heater on to 3.
While he does that, I need to turn the vent fan on. So you can smell that onion already.
Now, chopping the onion, it's really important to make sure that you keep your fingers behind the blade of the knife. Now, I'm not a chef by any means, but I have chopped up a lot of onions in my life, and do not ever want to find myself with a cut hand with bits of onion juice in them. And as I mentioned in an earlier episode, I like to prepare things to bring. So these are some red peppers that I previously chopped up in the freezer. So I'm going to quickly cook those. And I've got some olive oil. Probably going to need some salt and pepper.
Always nice fresh ingredients. Oh,
Salt,
frozen, but fresh. Did we forget the spatula again?
I got this spatula, it's good. I think it's important to have a well-stocked kitchen, both at home and in the camper, and sometimes I take things from the camper to wash indoors, nice and clean, then I forget to put them in the camper. I'm sure nobody else has ever had that problem.
You're on...
I've got it on 3 at the moment.
You're on 3. Yep.
Just letting it get up to temperature a little bit. Now, as I said, I like to freeze things ahead of time for future use, so we're going to do the same with this onion here. Just chop up the rest of the onion.
I'm currently in a Harvest Toast distillery parking lot that was supposed to have a food truck. So this was going to be tomorrow's lunch, but it's tonight's dinner.
But that's okay. The Harvest Host. If you don't know what Harvest Host is, by the way, check them out. harvesthost.com probably. Maybe I'll put a link in the comments. They are a way to support local businesses, farms, distilleries, wineries,
breweries.
And for membership in Harvest Host, you get to stay in their parking lot usually overnight, and they ask that you spend some amount of money, usually $30 approximately, at their establishment.
And when you like whiskey, distilleries are always good. And that is going in the freezer. Oh my goodness, that thing is hard to... There you go, in.
And this lot is going to go
in the trash.
Alright, now this is warmed up a little bit. I'm going to turn the temperature up to 6.
And I need to open the window. As we said, you got to have that window, or else it's just... Oh, you can feel the air coming in. Up goes in. Oh, let's come in. And you can now see the steam starting to... I don't know if you can see the steam going up, but the steam's starting to go up.
I'm just wiping the knife because I find it's easier to not have to clean everything every 5 minutes.
And I'm getting distracted by everything else and forgetting that I hold the camera.
Of course. Alright, so next up, this is a cheese steak. We need the steak.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
A lot of it. We buy a pound.
Yeah, but that was for more than one meal. Alright, so we're going to slice this into strips. I like to do about a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch.
I'm hungry.
So, other important ingredient, of course, is, don't just keep it up on the top.
Pulling
out some plates.
Oh. Plates.
Right.
I thought these looked like little tiny mini loaves, and they told me they were several, but I think they look like mini loaves. Can you think of French toast with the little mini loaves? Come on, that'd be cute. Even when we cut it in half, they still look like mini loaves. Are they already pre-cut?
No. Cut those, open them up.
Slowly cooking.
Some people like to have their onions very caramelized, other people like to have them more raw. So just cook them until your own taste preferences are satisfied.
Caramelized here. And I only like red onions, so you rarely will see a white onion in any of the food. Red onions, colored peppers.
Yes. No green peppers.
No green peppers in this family.
So a couple of other things. We've talked in our earlier one how we have an E1 package on our Airstream. 2024 model year with the all-electric system, and this is a very simple induction cooktop. Power, you set a timer, you can set the temperature, or you can use a more traditional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 setting, on-off switch. I mean, there's really nothing to confuse on here. But if you do switch it over to temperature, you can see what the temperature of the pan is supposed to be. So I can turn it up 355 if I want, which is a good.
And that's good if you're going to try to do it like a bake, like if you're doing a brownie bake or something, where you have
it on Dutch oven on the
Dutch oven. We haven't purchased a Dutch oven in here yet, so. Not that we don't have Dutch ovens you can take from the kitchen, but I doubt that's going to happen.
No, we don't want to keep those mixed.
Because you're really liking this pan because it's so light, but nice, heavy. I don't remember the name of it. Our specialty cooking shop had it.
It is handmade.
Hand forged
by Blanc Creatives.
Blanc Creatives. Handcrafted culinary tools, and
you can Google them.
Yeah, Google them. But this is our only pan by them. But it's easy to clean. It's now getting seasoned. Nothing special to make that happen.
All right, now we're ready to put in the roast beef. It goes quick from this point onwards. Keep stirring the beef. If it looks like it's sticking in the pan a little bit, just add a bit more olive oil. And I like to add a bit more pepper at this point too, trying to get much of it on the beef.
And start looking like they're cooked. Remember, this is for 2, not for 4.
4, yeah.
And if you like more food, take yourself more food. And, you know, if you want a salad, that always goes good with it. But chances are we're just having sandwiches. Or are we having more than sandwiches?
So I might have some.
I know we have
Potato
dessert.
chips.
Oh, I didn't know if we had potato chips still.
Yeah.
There you go. Put the cheese on top. Let that melt. Cheese is good for the soul.
I don't know if it's good for the soul, but it's fun to eat.
Yeah. At least for ourselves. Alright. Back out of the way. Just do about 2. Again, we forgot. Yeah. We have one at home too. We just forget to put it in the camper.
Then you want to transfer it
From one to another.
onto your.
Again, having a real spatula would be helpful. We can put
more cheese on mine, so I can do that. And there you go, 1 roast beef cheese steak sandwich.
Yeah.
And I think we can stop the video here because we're going to eat. Do like our channel.
Subscribe to it.
Subscribe to the channel, whatever. Let us know how you like these videos. Always interesting to hear what other people think.